Alright, welcome everyone. I'm Mr. Bacanuda and this is yet another one of Skul, the Hero Slayer. Ant and Werewolf. Okay, we are going to the Dark Mirror, level 9, which is the hardest level in the beta right now. Ant and Werewolf will Nature's Fury and Hunt. It's fine. And yeah, just to start the run, we can do the aggressive start. That gives us gold, and it is 60 gold because both items are Parleyan items, but we are at risk of dying before the first shop. If you want to prevent that, you can always take the more safe approach. These enemies, like the assassin, is not hard to evade, but it is like it does hit hard, so if you do get hit, it will hit you once, twice, maybe 3 times even. And you want to prevent that. And if you can't, try to be okay with that, because it is hard mode, it is hard, and it only gets harder. Like, you do improve. It's how roguelike's supposed to be, but yeah, you will take some damage, and let us kill this so we can grab a 30 HP bear, which helps us. I don't like the ant swapping, even though it deals a lot of damage and you are kind of invisible. You're just standing there as you go up, and you can't put a direction. So, like for these big enemies or enemies moving, it's not that. Yeah, monkey. We could try to speed skulls, but as you saw in my last run, if you haven't seen it, it was an interesting video. We did play a monkey run, but I don't feel like the monkey is powerful enough. It did need a bit of help from the bomber, because the bomber is just like, it's so good of a skull that you can even do it in physical builds. Assassin? Yeah. These elites are very tanky for like so early in the game, but what can you do? Just try not to take way more damage than you should. And this attack partner is very repetitive, so it is okay to okay, physical attack amplification. Remember, it's amplification, so we are multiplying the base attack damage by a decent chunk. Maybe 10, 15, but it's still for free. It's more than worth it, unless you are going to do living armor stuff. Living armor, we have Soul Burn, which is a great move, and Soul Knuckle. So yeah, the blessing is just useless now, especially since we are doing another one fire in water, all blue. So we want to get rid of courage and see something magical, or just one of the best items in the game for free. Awesome. The leg measurer is that good. If you don't know how to get this, you just unlock it by winning some levels. Yeah, now we do have 2 treasures, so we will get our free chest every single room. I will re-roll, because we can sell this to try to get something magical, unless of course it costs too much. Well, I didn't think much of that, the staff would have been great here. But yeah, we are playing 2 power skulls and we have 200 HP with some damage reduction by default. So we have 20% damage reduction just because we are playing power skulls. So these 2 power skulls, these 2 like skulls, they are power skulls and they are magic, but they are also like very melee oriented. So you want to stay close, which means we will risk getting hit a lot. Water Skull is actually more powerful than the living armor, but it is okay if we just go with it. It's fine. This can only give physical stuff, so Mithril gear, it is a unique item, so we do get a decent chunk of, yeah, just to recycle it, just to destroy it and get more gold. One thing though, I don't destroy it on the floor if we have space, because in our inventory, because this guarantees that if we see another unique item, it will not be Mithril armor, so it can be maybe something that we actually want. And if somehow the run pivots, like it just pivoted from a physical build into a power skull magical build, fire. Yeah. This guy when alone is not a... Okay, I will take the relic item, just because 2 relic means now we are going to heal. It's only 10% of the missing health, so it's not a lot now that we are healthy, but if we do take damage, it will be useful. Yeah, and I do enjoy the swap ins and outs of these skulls. They do a lot of damage and like AoE. AoE, just in case if you're not familiar with the terminology, it's just area of effect. It just means it hits multiple enemies. And misfortune in arms, unnecessary. Mana cycle, it will give us shield, so we do have now faster cooldown. We have more rerolls here, and since it's the last one, we can reroll until we see something that we want. This is fine, not awesome for a build. If we want to force a overrun, we can try to get this, but we already did that. Armor of Fear. It's not great for a build, I would say. But it is a legendary and would allow us to buy something here. Let's just see what we could buy with the legendary. We could buy 2 spirits, although this could have been an overrun run already. But yeah, I'll just reroll. I'll be greedy. Okay, artifact and wisdom. So it is damage for us, and we can sell bad stuff like the Carlian armor and the Mithril gear if we feel like we should upgrade something or heal here. I will sell both actually and try to see which inscriptions make sense for us. There are 2, not sell the ring. Yeah, we have 934. We can only grab 1. We can grab artifact or wisdom. Artifact is going to increase our magic attack by 45%, and wisdom is going to amplify by 20. Amplify by 20 means we will increase 20% of 260, which is 52. So it is more right now, and wisdom is great long term, because as we increase more and more, it is even more damage. And of course we can grab other items which with artifact, and then we have artifact and wisdom to amplify the increased damage. This is why I don't like playing only power skulls. Dealing with flying enemies is a bit painful, but at least our dash still does some damage, so just hope we don't find the mage lady. Warlock will be interesting, but now we are at 2 power skull, and because RNG said so. Okay, we do have enough fragments to upgrade our water skull to unique, so we can have 2 unique skulls as long as we survive Yggdrasil. We did get a good chunk of extra health and damage from the ring, so we have good chances now of keeping our extra life as we kill. I don't think we are at risk of actually losing this fight, not even close. And I just okay, second phase, 3,848 HP. It is a lot. They increased a lot of the bosses. All enemies really HP. They are all tanky, so it is harder to kill. But we can just can remember as well the ring increases the attack speed, so oops, 32 damage with damage reduction. That's a lot. Fire again. Okay, we did take some damage, but that's it. 13 minutes into the run, and we cleared the Act 1, so it is going well. Orc, not for this run. Wraith is not very good, but yeah, we can do Imp and see some fire going around. You can call the imps with your quintessence button, so they show up close to you. But 6, oh, burn. We can do this with him and just force a burn build. But you know, it would be better if the actual fire skull did burn damage, but apparently it doesn't, so it's hard to justify using a curse for that. But I'll just do the trident through Super Baby Kingslayer and less resistance. Less resistance apparently might be bugged because he saved us in our last video that we did. I almost increased our health instead of upgrading Water Skull. Water Skull got Rising Tide, which is mediocre really, but it combos well with Tornado because you can pull the enemies into the I would rather have the Lake of the Spirits, as you've seen in our fire, Water and Ice run. But yeah, nothing here really like fits our build. I'll just do this in case we jump a little, because we increase our magic damage by just jumping. So we jump here, and our imps deal more damage to the enemies as we do nothing. So it is still okay. It's just mediocre. We will replace it as soon as we can. And one thing about living armor is that you increase the bar as you hit things. This is an okay item, but I don't feel like it's worth it. The ammo. Let's just keep going. I'd rather have Fortune down, really. And this is okay. We already have 2 wisdom because we bought it here, but we can swap there. This here is nice because we are swapping a lot, but we don't need it. Treasure might be worth it. I'll just sell the bad item and see what we got here. Glowstone, fine. A 3 treasure. If we can actually fix that 4th treasure here, I will. Relic is mediocre, 810, so we will need to sell 2 items, and I will. It is that good, really. One of time. We don't have that many skills. It's only 2, so 1 second swap cooldown is not that great. And treasure. For treasure, this early. This is still early for the treasure, by the way. Act 2 is not that late, and we will get a lot of value from that, even if it's just some gold. But sometimes we do get fragments. 13, you see, and fragments in normal mode would be like something bad, just like you are in Act 4, you don't want to grab more fragments because your skulls are already legendary, you just want more gold, more looks at items. But in hard mode, since you can get more value from the fragments on the altars, that's something we like to do. So it is fine to keep treasure for a long time, even though you want to replace the bad treasure items with good treasure items, like the ring, which we already have. The other treasure item that is great is, of course, Pot of Greed. But you cannot guarantee that you will see all of them all the time because, of course, they're legendary items. But a unique item as well, the Stone Mask, is great. If you have a legendary skull, it's going to be 50% more gold gain. We can call the imps upstairs, so they help with some damage. And by the way, since we have the imps or Ravenlord, these quintessences that just keep dealing damage all the time. Direct Circlet, if you can find it. Very good item. You don't need to press buttons, just keep watching and you permanently have 90% more damage, which is great. These two skulls actually work fairly similarly. and you wouldn't want them to work together because you want to punch to get more bars so you can burn fully. The other one you will want to punch to get more water, so the water comes and goes. But actually, when you swap into the living armor, at least when it's upgraded, you will get more. You will get more of the bar on bottom of it, so it will load faster. And when you swap into the water skull, you will get more water. So it's like swapping in and punching is about the same. We just got the Thieves' Black Steel Dagger, which is a great item because these water, they all crit, and the fire here also crits. So we do have multi-hitting, so if we find the invisible knife, we will get it. But for now, we just recycle the gene and keep going. If you feel like you need to heal here, the middle pillar is going to heal you for 20, so you can do this, but I'll just keep going in so we can get the living armor for into legendary as soon as we can, because ouch, it is a good thing, it is a good skill to have, because again these things are going to crit, and like the fire critting the entire screen this year instead of being very local, it will deal damage to the entire room, and since we are swapping in back and forth all the time, they will charge faster by just swapping. So that's also why I like Bomber as a pairing for every single raid. 22 fragments. It's the legendary version of a chest of skulls, so we're going to this just so maybe we can find more. Yeah, you can see the tornado from our skull does also multi-hit, so with the Thieves' Black Steel Dagger, it keeps us always at 40% crit rate. Remember, not 40% crit rate, but 40% extra crit rate. So our crit rate is going up. So about 50 at this point. And if we do find something that synergizes with crit hits, we are going to take it. And like Gunpowder Sword is a unique item, while the magic version, the Invisible Knife, is actually just rare. So we can reroll here. As we say, we find Gunpowder Sword before we find the Invisible Knife. We do have 266 physical attack damage because of the ring, and we found the spokesman of the mist. And if we find like Sin, this will deal a lot of damage, even though the two inscriptions are useless. So for now, we're going to keep it because it is going to help with our damage plan. And if you are doubting how it's going to help, let me invoke here, and you can see 1, and that's very few explosions, really. Let us see if we can charge this and how it goes, because right now we are charging a lot. Next dummy, please. Yeah, some. It's not a lot of explosions apparently, but more than 0. And the border just cleans some parts of the room for us, so it's good. I wonder if Tornado is protected like the monkey cyclone from the clones are, because it is creating just a little like too little. It could create more, but the punches are hitting hard, and even our dashes are exploding. So more gold, it's fine. More fragments. We do have already now the possibility of going 1 legendary. We want to go 2 whenever we can, but not at the beginning of Act 3. It's a bit too early, but with some luck, who knows. A little bit. Yeah. Explode. Yeah, every single orange damage thing that you see there are the Gunpowder Sword procs, so a low roll here, so no chance to upgrade 2. Anyway, Sisters fight. We are playing 2 slow characters, so we need to be a bit careful, but again, the Sisters fight are no danger for us. We just evade whenever possible. Remember that we don't have double dash, so we need to change a bit of the strategy. Just walk away and jump and dash in instead of just dashing in, but jumping is also a strategy. Okay, we are taking some damage. We haven't found any good defensive item really, but we do have 288 HP and less resistance, which when proccing will just give us an extra life really. So we are still safe with our both our less resistance and our reassembly down here by your quintessence. I just noticed that we don't even have a full item system yet, like inventory. So our build is going slow, and yeah, I just try to do the strategy of dashing out and in while in a power skull, which doesn't make sense because it's not possible. No. Yeah. It's yeah, so who said that it was going to be a easy fight? That Amaz was very wrong. Anyway, losing the life this early, like it wasn't Act 1, so losing the life in Act 2 means we are very behind in our system. Man of the Beast King synergizes with Gunpowder Sword, but we need to dash, and we don't dash a lot with this. Phantom doesn't make sense. Spectre is okay, but we are in a magic run, and this could be okay for just for the rapidity, but since now we are at risk of dying, I'm just going to invest hard these. And since we did lose the last resistance, we have to buy this again. So we cannot upgrade Super Baby on Reckless 2 and 1. We just upgrade 2 of the Super Baby because it's the most scary part. Let's become definitely distinct from Batman. And if we feel like we need to heal, I don't feel like it, so let's keep going. Why do I want the legendary knight? Because of this. You see the explosions. They are a lot of them, even though they are physical right now. We want the item that does that with magic for us, but also the swap in is going to give us some gauge for free without doing anything else. Yeah, give me. I will not try to upgrade the power Skul right now because we are weaker and we do need some help here. So I will try to it doesn't track this far. The Transcendent was powering some. Okay, that's a wouldn't see because 325 fragments, and Abyssal Wires is actually interesting because we do deal huge chunks of damage sometimes. So let's see what we can get here. Golem, just keep the imp for now, and this will be okay, but I just want to reroll and see if we can get drugs. That's okay. We can sell some physical items, so I will reroll once more. Nothing essential for a build here, so let's keep going and hope for the best. I didn't heal, so I made a mistake for that, but we did just find the halfling girl, so thankfully. Okay. Thank you. And hey, you burn. Yeah, all dead. Almost all. Just need to kill the. Okay, all dead. Beware of the missile. Well, I tried dashing into it, failed miserably. So not fun. This is better than the obvious courage item, so let's prioritize items over skulls, even though we are close to getting legendary, so we could have gone for legendary water skull by the guaranteed by the adventurers, but we didn't. And we didn't see the interesting. I don't remember noticing the. This is okay, and a cycle, but we do have 2 relic would be okay here, but I don't see where we can fit unless we get rid of treasure or the good items. I don't want to do that. We don't need for artifact. Or I don't know. Let's just keep going. one of those items was a rare, so we should have sold that instead. But let's fill our bar and put everything on fire. I actually pressed a bit too early, I guess. Didn't get the full chew. So let's grab some water and now we are full, so firing on everyone. Yeah, so a lot of explosions. If they were magical, they would be better. So hopefully we still see the magic knife somewhere. We don't want this, of course. Thanks for all the healing, because we needed it. Is the hero here? Okay. And its necklace is heirloom, so it would help us with some protection, but we do get to upgrade our Skul. So 2 legendaries by the middle of X3, very good rate, because now all Skul fragments that we get are going into these 3 altars, because we do need the extra help that we can get. But now we are prioritizing still the item rooms, because we don't have we still don't have enough power, and we want to see more items to complete our build. As we complete our build, we will move more into fragments for the extra additional value. But oh, I see it. I see it. I don't see if you see, but I see it. Okay, this is the magic version of the Gunpowder Sword. Even though it's rare, it is magical, so we're going to, you can see the purple thing going on the enemies. So I will get into this and just press the, okay, this is too easy. Balrog, 50 HP, so very good. I will just put everything on fire and the room's gone. And well, don't you love this game? Omen? I don't want Omen, but okay, Priest Staff is good relic. It is better than our current relic here, even though the mana cycle is good if as we want to. We also don't want 3 artifacts. We have one here. This year is basically we guaranteed 55% magical attack for free. As here, we are not going to do big damage anymore. We are doing a lot of small damage with water and such. Knight's Determination, the other good combo with Priest Staff. This might be the time that we move away from 4 treasure, even though it will be good to keep together. But I don't see how we can fit more of the build without getting away from it. So we will get rid of the Carlian's Insignia and grab the Knight's Determination, since we don't have 4 treasure, even though this is a very good treasure item if we could fit here. It is better than Glowstone, even though we do have mana cycle, but since we are not going to keep 4 treasure, we can destroy Glowstone and remove this into and move this into mana cycle, so we still have 2, and our skill cooldown 50% is still maintained. And we grab this, so we go back to treasure, and this treasure item is going to stay with us until we see something that is very good with our build. But for now, fire, water, and if we see reroll and see, I'm going to try to roll for Lake of the Spirits, because it is that good of an item because the water is passive, and so we don't even need to press buttons. Though we like pressing buttons. Pressing buttons is fun. Come here, come here, come here. Transcendent, where are you? You are here. You are dead. Okay. We already have 2 legendaries, so we don't want to upgrade this, but Bomber would be hilarious because you know how I love Kabomber, and with either of these, their swap-in abilities are just too good. I missed, but it's not a problem. We just put the tornado here and yeah, let the water and the invisible knife kill. By the way, you can punch these. Completer sword, thank you for the service, but we don't need you anymore. This is a better relic, but we are not playing for relic, I guess. The mana cycle from Priestess Veil is just like a marginal upgrade for now. We don't need it very much. Yeah, this Act 3 went way better than Act 2, but we did lose the lives to the sisters, so let's not celebrate too early. Let's just call them here so they deal damage directly to Chimera. And, you can see the R bar going up even though we are not punching, and it's great. You don't need to go the full bar, but the punch here, it's not as good as actually just the fire, so you can just go fire instead. We are getting close to the 15 health mark here for the Chimera, so Kingslayer is going to do his thing. Thank you. And if you hear those slightly weird sounds, they are the invisible knife frogs, so that might be what you're hearing. If also the imps jumping. So the 2 legendaries don't make sense for our build, especially since this is basically a worse Kingslayer. Let's just recycle an uncommon, and unique, and move on. Here we just upgrade our 2 Reckless Posture, so we take less damage, and we have 3, so let's just put into the health bin. We do want still some extra damage because our damage is right now only 390, which is a bit low. Maybe we want closer to 500, but at least like if you get 800 it's great, but you don't need such absurd numbers. You can always like replace Kingslayer in the end of the run with something else, but you don't need to. Okay. this is, I mean, yes, we do attack sometimes, but we ended up doing a lot of skill based damage, so, and skill and passive. So we are going to recycle the one that does give us. We can go for skulls, but right now we want one more item, so maybe we still want this, and then we go for fragments. For this, none of these fit our build, but let's grab our gold. Right now we have 4,000, so it's just like 1 or 2 rerolls and 1 look. Lunar Ring is a good item. It is like okay, and we can roll for the. We still can find the sword, but I'll just. It's not even worth rerolling here, so I just. We also don't need to heal here, I believe. So I'll just move into a Skul room and try to see if we can find more stuff. Let our water do its job. Its job. This thing here, it flies. This one actually also does ground pounds. So if you have a skull that cannot reach, at least you can hit this one. Unlike the X1, though the X1 that doesn't attack you directly, so it is easier still. Softball games knows what they're doing. Probably. I mean, do you know what you're doing with your life? Does anyone really know? Because everyone seems to have their shit together, but everyone at the same time doesn't seem to have that. So like, what is the true story of everyone? We never know, right? This is like partially anonymous, partially like. It is the internet. We are just fake versions of ourselves, or not. Depends how honest you are, I guess. Yeah, this room, they did this. Now we need to go and kill the fleet. Tornado and Rising Tide do work well together because you put the thing into the tornado, so more procs for the invisible knife. But yeah, unnecessary combo, but I feel it's good enough. We can swap into the Soul Knight here, so we can grab a few more of the bars without having to punch anything. So you can punch the dummies in their room. Okay, it is the Mage Lady, which is painful for this kind of, unless you know you have tornadoes and imps and this triple dive is easier to deal with than the old one, because the fire from the wings in normal mode actually linger for a while, and if just dealing damage through from the floor as she goes down is your best method, these wings will just burn you and you will never hit her. This would never happen in the other version, I would think. So yeah, she has low HP at least, so we are close to killing already. Yeah. Search, nothing. And if we had anything useful, we could. Yes, but we had. For now, we have 566 HP, even though healing would be okay. I'll just increase our damage. Everything in damage here. I believe it's 5 or 6. And now we have 462. Still not good enough, but let's see what chances here. There's always the chance for slime, which can help us. Okay, unique items, not great, but can't do anything about it besides selling them and moving on. Okay, for the pursuits, not the NPC that we want to see here. We wanted to see a reroll, though it's not mandatory, but the slime would have been good. Okay, everything dies. Legendary Reaper. 84 is too late for Reaper because we want the 150 souls, and you cannot collect that. Especially after the Adventure fight. Even though Reaper is a very powerful, very good skull to build around, it would be better to get it in Act 1 or 2. 70 fragments. We do want another item. We do have enough gold to buy something at the shop, so I will just go here and grab some more fragments, because we can still increase our HP and skill cooldown and attack speed on those altars, and they are guaranteed, while the item is not, right? Even with the choice of getting 3 or 4 items, it's still not high enough. It's like no guarantee for anything. Everything is destroyed. Good for the water and the fire. Good for the sword for the 3rd time, because apparently the game thinks actually that the game doesn't think anything. We can swap the power skull with our uncommon here and destroy the uncommon. This year, antique and artifact could be a replacement for antique and treasure, since treasure is losing its value here, and though it's still 55%, so it is good, might be good enough. I will replace here, and let's see what else we get. We got Rex, a more magical attack. Okay, this is not a great item, even income for like the hero fights. Cleaning rooms, we already have all of these abilities, so the fact that cooldown goes down as we kill enemies is not relevant anymore. I burned my skill here necessarily. We do have Knight's Determination and Priest Staff, so we are taking way less damage now. We still want to get rid of the Priestess's Veil because it's non-deterministic what the value is. The value is good, all of the effects are okay, but if we can grab something better with none of these are good. We have 130, we can still go to 150 and get 10. So let's see what the item does to us. We have the full bar, so we just go around here 2 floors and put everything on fire. Set everything on fire, I mean. And okay. We did. We are at 14 takes of taking damage. Okay, this was a low roll, but still reached the 150. So 10 more upgrades that we can distribute as we desire on the next room after we beat Joan, which again, Joan is not a problem if you reach this level of the game, unless you are like struggling a lot. Joan, like, you should be ready for the hero at this point, and if you are ready for the hero, Joan should be easy. If it's not, it's like you're going to have a hard time because the difficulty spike from Joan to the hero is very high, and you have no time to improve between them. Besides the dark abilities, which honestly should already be set, and one item in the shop. Realistically, you can't buy much more than that. The rerolls are too expensive, and the RNG won't guarantee like that you will see anything good. What's good though is the knife. You can see all the procs as purple on the vertical purple thing, and the spike in the yeah. Thank you. And yeah, phase 2 should not be this easy because she won't stay still for this long, but we do have the fire at least, and some imps that can jump into her. And yeah, we do want a better quintessence, but we can't have everything. This is a lethal combination really, but we are melting some HP, so maybe we don't need so much more damage. The invisible knife and the Rex steel dagger is a very good combo. So yeah, that was Joan. But we just found Nether Mana Suppressor. So yeah. This direct circuit, very good with names, but like Nether Mana Suppressor is just brilliant. We do have enough, so we can replace the mana cycle if we think we need. Otherwise, we can replace other item with the Nether Mana Suppressor if we want for an effect, which I don't think we do. We might want to, we can't get 2 for wisdom, because we are already using one of the inscriptions for that. At the worst, it's just a straight up upgrade over ritual staff. We can just replace it directly and keep the 120% damage. Now we are in base 520, and base 520 is okay, and we increase by 55 when we do a crit, which is always. This here is not a great item, but we do have, the more I think about it, 3 hidden blade, 3 artifact, and just give me guaranteed 50 instead of conditional 55. Now we are at 570, and keep going. Maybe we do just grab another artifact, and I don't want any of these. Talk. We don't have enough gold for an item, so maybe we do have for healing. We can just invest on the other ones and keep the healing for the shop, maybe. Let's grab some skill cooldown and attack speed, because here we put 50% attack speed, so now we hit faster. Yeah, and skill cooldown speed is always good, even though like we can already destroy rooms like this. We will not be able to grab another quintessence, I believe, though. We do have some gold. Yes, okay, I was wrong. We can grab something. Live Embers with ink is actually interesting. Antique is probably just going to be discolored dark hearts, so because this is not dependent on the shop reward, so you can drop commons still. But Swanizio is like a very powerful quintessence just for a single hit. It's actually double hit, and it scales with your magic damage, which right now is 590. We can't buy more inscriptions, so we didn't even look at that. But yeah, it's a melee skull combo here with 2 power skulls that do a good chunk of damage, but also like a bunch of small bits of damage that go well with our invisible knife build. If you are watching this far, thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed or liked this video yet, numbers go up, and I feel better, like happier, and of course the happier I am, the happier you are, because these videos will get better. Jokes aside, at this point is where I show my full build, Poseidon and Soul Knight, and the Swanizio that we just got in the last shop. Priestess's Veil is here just because we couldn't find anything better, really. The ring, we got it very early, and it's one of the best items in the game because it piles up so many effects, and they are generally good for every run. Nether Mana Suppressor, a gift from Joan. Yeah, it's just free 120% magic attack, plus the wisdom that will amplify it. Ritual Staff is okay, we don't have balanced skulls to benefit it, but this is our build. Thieves Black Steel Dagger and Invisible Knife, because this here will make the fire from our Soul Knight, the Soul Burn, to just like trigger a lot of invisible knives, and Poseidon, the water, it's just going to trigger Invisible Knife from the Black Steel Dagger, and because these hit a lot, they will keep Thieves Black Steel Dagger very high, even though our attack speed is not that high. Our defensive items are Knight's Determination and Priest Staff. They combo well together because when we go down to 30% HP, we take less damage and start recouping parts. The dark abilities, we just have Super Baby, Reckless Posture, Kingslayer, and Less Resistance. If you don't know why these, you should watch the other videos because I do explain why each. But we could have changed Kingslayer with something else, we just didn't. 530 HP, or 529.25 here. Damage taken is already reduced because we do have power skulls, and power skulls have reduced damage by default, plus the reckless posture. And physical attack, it's just a bonus from the ring and the altars, but magic attack is 590, which is not very high, but it's not necessary to be that high, especially since we do have a 60% crit rate when the Thieves Black Steel Dagger is full, so most of our attacks is going to deal more damage. Skill cooldown speed and such, whatever, we are just going. Wish me luck, and because we did lose 1 life already, and our reassembly in Act 1, which is a lesson. We still can lose a run, but also we can still win a run by losing to the Act 2. Actually, Dionisio, you want to pop your quintessence as soon as you can because it will refresh and you can get more. And you can see just how many invisible invisible knives are going to proc into the hero. Every time you see this vertical purple thing, it's just yeah, because these fights do take a while, and even if your quintessence is like 90-second cooldown, it's still fine even without the heritage description. It's fine. We did take some damage. It's fine. It's not a lot. Something like Warrior Squadrons could help here because we need to be in front of the hero a lot of the time just to punch them. And these two Skuls just like punching a lot. Oh no, that was a wasted Dionisio, and I suck evading these with a single dash. I have very good timing with double dash, but well, can't do anything about it. This, you just try to dash into all 3 balls at the same time, but you should know at this point if you are playing hard mode. This is basically the same fight of the normal mode. It just longer because the hero has a lot of HP. As I noticed, every time the bar goes red of your life bar, it means you are at the 30% HP threshold. But then Knight's Determination and Priest Staff just start rocking together. So let me show you our current damage reduction. We are taking 0.17, so yeah, maybe Persistent Veil is reducing damage taken as well. I don't know which effect was last, but at the same time, doesn't matter. If we do die, we still have another 20% HP bar thanks to less resistance, and that's 100 HP, and because it's under 30%, we will still take less damage and start regaining everything. And if we get hit less and take a lot, way less damage, we will heal more than the hero can deal damage to us, as long as we evade enough. Which means we are invincible. So just don't do stupid moves like this, and you'll be fine. Water and fire, they combo well. When you do just a chunk of damage. We are 62, so we are not healing more than we are taking damage. Be aware of that. We evaded this, fine. We did not evade that. This here, it's a little hard as a power skull, but it's not impossible, because there are gaps and there's a delay between the line and the actual damage. The small line doesn't deal damage only when it thickens, so you just follow that in the best of the patterns that you can do. We are at 50%, so let's try not to get hit by. Oh, I mean the hero is at 50%, so let's try not to get hit by the attack that he sucks us and just heals forever. So let's look here. It's not that. This cannon, I cannot escape it. I don't know. I feel it's too fast, and I hate this. We were fast. We were far enough from the hero that he didn't kill us, but yeah, this move is. These two moves are the bane of my existence in this version of the game. I do wish to see like more telegraphing or like worse tracking, so we actually have a chance. And by we, maybe you all are fine with this. Doesn't deal damage here, so you don't need to dash like crazy. I did try to dash like crazy here. Okay. Did we lose or no? So we still have a chance here. Okay. With the extra health and extra XP bar, we saved. It's done. The hero is dead. And I'm tired. Anyway, this was a fun run, and if you came to this point in the video, thank you for watching, and stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.